Rick's List, CNN weekday afternoons, 3 Eastern.
After hours of intense street battles, the red shirt leadership, remember they're the anti-government protesters, they surrender. They're essentially ending this tense standoff between the Thai army that's really troubled Bangkok and even parts of northern Thailand for weeks. But there's this backstory, and this is what I found fascinating, and let me enlighten you, okay? There's some people say, someone who could have stopped the violence, and that is King Bhumiphol Adulyadej.
That was him right there in the wheelchair?
I didn't see the video.
Yeah,
I was trying to
make
sure I pronounced his name right, but I bet it was. And he is the longest reigning monarch in the world. Listen to this. He will be celebrating 64 years on the throne next month. He is really revered. As I've talked to people about this today, really to the point of being worshipped. There's actually this law in Thailand, so if you defame or try to threaten or insult the king, you can go to jail. This is a huge deal in Thailand. Technically, he's the head of the state, but he's like a constitutional monarchy in Britain, plays largely symbolic role, all right? But what sets King Bhumiphol apart when times get tough, you have protests, you have coups, the king intervenes. The nation listens, and it steers Thailand back to democracy. I want to tie this all together with what's happening today, but let me go back in time. In 1992, you have this political crisis in Thailand. Okay, you have two military leaders. They were actually summoned before the king after days and days of violent clashes between pro-democracy campaigners and the army. Do you see them on their knees? This video went all around, and this was that was the king, right, in the suit. So they're bowing before King Bhumiphol. Calm the tensions, just this act in front of the king. Calm tensions, stop the violence immediately. Fast forward, 2006, huge street protests demanding that the prime minister at the time, Thaksin Shinawatra, step down. Again, the king intervenes, ends this political stalemate. Now, the army stages a coup. They oust that prime minister, but who remained? King Bhumiphol. Bring us to today, the battle that's been raging between the Thai army and the anti-government protesters, the red shirts. Well, the red shirts want this new election, right? That's the whole reason why they've been protesting. They want to bring back that ousted former prime minister. Well, who's been noticeably silent this time? King Bhumiphol. He is 82 years old. Probably was a picture of him in the wheelchair because he's in the hospital. So today, the government spokesman said that all these red shirt leaders are calling off their protest, but some might say the king's smartest move is to welcome the calm in the capital with the call for elections, which was the cause of the protesting in the first place.